Welcome everybody for taking the MOOC course. We have received a lot of very interesting questions. From them, we have selected 3 to give answers today. The first question is about counting tracks in curves. By this, we mean counting tracks. Suppose when the tracks are not counted, then it is level. 2 rails that are on the same level, horizontal. But when the train turns around a curve, then there will be a centrifugal force. Suppose this is a passenger sitting in a tram, for instance, then the centrifugal force will push this passenger towards the outside of the track. Now suppose then the track is counted, that is the counting track, then without the centrifugal force, the passenger would be sitting in this way or standing in this way. That means then here, by gravity, there will be a force, a component of the gravitational force towards the inside of the curve to pull them, the passenger forward in the inner direction of the track. This gravitational force, the components, then balances the centrifugal force which pushes the passenger toward this way. So this is why then we need this cant or the canting track, which makes the travel of the passenger more comfortable. The second question is about pantograph. Basically, then the question is then why nowadays we are extensively using the sliding pantograph in place of a rolling or rotational pantograph. This is then the rolling pantograph Tilde is developing. Actually, in the very beginning, people were trying to use rolling pantograph. But then very soon, they found the problem. That is, the bearings that is inside this box, the bearings were very soon damaged because of the current from the catenary wire through the roller, and then it must go through the bearing to the train. And this current caused the earlier failure of the bearings. And then people were forced to use the sliding pantograph, because then the train moves translationally, and then by sliding is also translational, then you do not need a bearing here or here. Nowadays, with advances in technology and in materials, we are able to use rolling pantograph. Here then we do not use the bearing to transmit the current to the train. Instead, we use another medium. By this way, then avoid the damage to the bearings. The third question is about how we can replace the pantograph and the catenary with battery, for instance. Then we do not need this very expensive infrastructure of catenary and also then the pantograph. Then we also do not need the maintenance of this. Of course, then the rolling pantograph is also going to be obsolete. But then the question is that possible? And how soon we can achieve that? Well, nowadays, we can already do this. for instance, for tram and for bus. And there is always at least one system I know in Shanghai which operates on buses. But for long distance train, then this would be a little bit more problematic because then you need a long lasting battery or with very high power output. So our answer is that yes, there is a good hope that we can replace the catenary and the pantograph system with a battery, but we still may have to wait for a while for long distance and especially high speed and heavy haul trains. Again, thank you for the very interesting questions, and next time Professor Donald is going to answer the questions.